Hello guys, how are you doing? My lovelies, my loved ones. I hope you're fine. So now it's nine. It's about 9:20, and I am in Mega as usual. Uh, this is the place where I am very often um, here. So guys. Let's continue talking today about the weekend. As I told you, I want to talk a little bit about his short film called After Hours, which he released before his album After Hours. And actually, you know what I got to know? That his new album, which is take my so Dawn. Actually, I found out that notification about it, not from official channel, but from another channel, was about 2 months ago already. Can you believe that? So people already knew that he's going to release his new album. Well, and let's go back to After Hours. Remember, I was telling you about the scene which this short film starts, and he is kind of on the scene, and everybody's applauding him. Oh, you know, guys, I just opened the YouTube, and you know what I see? No, not this one. Okay, that was a picture. Just a second. It was like this. The first picture in my recommending, and so well, yes, and one girl is releasing a video about him, so that's just cool. Oh, Anna Bay, my loved one, look at her, how elegant she is, how beautiful. I really love her. So she posted something, but that's okay. So the talk is not about it. Ari, okay, a little bit. Ari is my loved one as well. So, guys, let me open that video about After Hours. So, as you all might know, guys, that his previous album kind of a little bit shady, and I told you already that it's let's say kind of sad, and if you will listen or check the lyrics, most of lyrics on his songs are quite, you know, as he personally himself says himself, he calls it disturbing truth that young men think, but don't usually say out loud. So this is exactly the truth, I guess. So, and well, okay, let me open that. So, and the scene starts that he is on the scene and everybody applauding him, and he, you know, try to seem so happy, so, you know, unbothered, and everything so fine. He's a superstar, everybody love him, you know, something like, you know, like, yeah. And but actually no, this is the middle of the song, because he already wear his sunglasses. This is no, this is not the beginning. So in the beginning he is, okay, the weekend After Hours, just a second, After Hours, and like the leading man, or how can I call him, who is like the main person in that show, kind of says, "Oh, the weekend, everybody, you know, look at his smile." He tried to seem so happy. Well done. He say like, you know, like the weekend, everybody, and everybody is applauding, and you know, like, and he is little by little going out of the scene. Guys, I will make some pauses because you know that I cannot play the video since the beginning until the end, unfortunately, in YouTube, or maybe fortunately, it depends how to look at it. So, and okay, and so kind of audience is so happy to see him, and everybody's so happy, and everything's so fine, you know, kind of glittering, shining, and flashing. Everything is around. But what happened next? So he's going away from the scene, and little by little, okay, as he going, you can see he is going, and he's still smiling, looking around. But little by little, when he's out of the scene, he starts, the smile on his face starts to fade away. Oh, and you know, guys, I try to be optimistic as much as I can, but I don't know. What I really love about The Weeknd is his honesty. Is that he shows his true emotions, his true, you know, worries, and everything. Kind of, you can really observe this truth about what he's really feeling inside. And I think many artists actually feel that, you know. Michael also was talking about it a lot, that he, you know, kind of the whole world adores him, everybody loves him, yeah, that's cool, but most of the time he feels so lonely, so alone, he feels emptiness, and he has, very often he has just nobody to talk with, nobody around, you know, what it feels, and I think many artists feel like this. I mean, many true artists, you know, and probably this is the part of an artist nature, because, you know, we artists, we tend to be very emotional and feel deeper. It means if you feel happiness very deeply, you also feel pain very deeply. So because these are, so the channel is just one. You cannot feel something on a very high level and something on a very low level, you know, kind of being a DJ of emotions. Actually, you can control your emotions, that's right, but I don't mean that here. I mean, actually, if you listen to any psychologist, I heard it actually, that not only from one psychologist, that emotional channel, we all have emotional channel, is one. And if you, for example, don't feel like you don't have any emotions, you feel like, you know, kind of emptiness inside, that means you have some kind of emotional blockages, and you do not allow yourself to feel the full emotions. And that if you want to feel again the full, you know, rainbow of emotions, you need to live through all your emotions and also negatives. Of course, I believe in the idea that you need to do it personally. Nobody should suffer from your emotions, and you should not. That does not mean if you feel negative emotions, you should go and shout at someone, like quarrel with someone. No, just find your ways how you can pull them out. Maybe shouting somewhere. For example, personal for me, it really helps shouting in the forest, maybe when nobody, or most likely nobody will hear you. You can just pull your emotions there. And also Tony Robbins actually has this methodics that in his programs, probably if you know his ideas more or less, you know that he says, okay, please shout, and shout as much as you can. So you just pull out your energy, you just feel, and that you allow yourself to feel. You know, the most terrible thing, the most terrifying thing is not to feel negative emotions or not to feel this or that, but the most terrifying thing is that you don't feel anything. That happens when you stop, when you don't allow yourself to feel anything at all, usually with negative emotions, and you just say to yourself, no, no, I don't feel that, no, I don't feel that. You just kind of refuse of feeling that, you deny, because probably this is too much painful for you, or I don't know, anything, or you just don't allow, you just think that it's impossible for you to feel those feelings. And little by little it leads to complete, kind of emotionless, if I can say so. And this is the most terrible thing. I think you just stop feeling life at all, because this channel is just blocked, and you cannot feel anything like happiness or pain or nothing. You just live like a robot. There was one film on that topic. I don't remember the true name, but it influenced me so much. Just there was a time when I said to myself, like, I just don't want to feel any negative emotions. I don't want to feel that. But then after watching that film, I realized that all emotions are good, actually. And negative emotions also help us to understand what we don't like. These are the signals which shows you, okay, something is wrong. I need to set my boundaries, or I need to solve this problem, or I need to change something. So also Tony Robbins talks about it. If you have a negative emotion, this is not bad. This is just if you ignore them, this is bad, because you just ignore the reality which that you don't like. You just pretend that everything's all right. Okay, for example, somebody pushes your boundaries, and you just pretend that, okay, nothing terrible is happening. Okay, that's okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Does not mean that you just immediately should quarrel with that person. No, but you should just set your boundaries with a smile on your face, and just do something, about it. Because if you pretend that everything's okay, you know what? The problem will be bigger. And this person, maybe if we talk about the other person, will push your boundaries more and more next time, and you will have to pretend and more again that everything's okay, everything's fine, like life is great. And this is kind of, I think you need to find a harmonic solution in all that stuff. Guys, that was just analyzing of 1 minute of the YouTube over the weekends after our short film. Yeah, I told you before that if we talk about music, music for me, it's kind of real deep thing for analyzing. I don't listen to music just like for listening music. Music for me is a whole philosophy. I like to analyze it, and I can find a very deep meaning even in a very simple, from the first sight, song. Of course, when we talk about artists like Weekend, of course, if it is a very simple pop song, even if you try to find the deep meaning, you will not find it. But such artists like The Weeknd, you can analyze them, and it's so interesting. The true artists who show true emotions. This is really, really interesting. Okay, guys, that was all for today. Be yourself, be limitless, live life on your high quality terms, and remember, you are the best and you deserve the best. I love you.